Long ago, in a peaceful African village surrounded by rolling grasslands and ancient baobab trees, there lived a young man named John. John was known throughout the village for being clever. He was quick with words, sharp-minded, and confident in everything he did. Because of this, many young people admired him. But there was one problem. John believed he knew more than everyone else, especially the elders. Every evening, the villagers gathered beneath a giant baobab tree to listen to the stories of Elder Baba Kofi. The old man was respected throughout the land for his wisdom. He shared stories passed down from generation to generation, stories that taught lessons about life, courage, honesty, and respect. The children listened carefully. The adults listened with admiration, but John only laughed. Whenever Elder Baba Kofi spoke, John would mock him. "These are just old stories," he would say. "What can an old man teach me?" The villagers shook their heads, but the elder remained calm. One evening, after hearing John's insults once again, Elder Baba Kofi looked at him and said, "My son, wisdom is like a tree whose roots run deep beneath the earth. You may not see those roots, but they are what keep the tree standing." John laughed. "I don't need your wisdom. I can take care of myself." The elder simply smiled. "One day," he said softly, "you may think differently." A few days later, John decided to travel through the forbidden forest beyond the village. The elders had warned everyone never to enter alone. Many who ventured deep into the forest became lost. But John ignored the warning. He believed the elders were simply trying to frighten people. With confidence in his heart, he entered the forest. At first, everything seemed normal. Sunlight streamed through the trees. Birds sang from the branches. John walked proudly along the winding path. But as the day passed, the forest began to change. The trees grew taller. The shadows grew darker. The path slowly disappeared beneath his feet. When John finally tried to turn back, he realized something terrible. He was lost. Panic began to fill his heart. He wandered for hours, then for days. No matter which direction he chose, the forest seemed endless. As night fell, strange sounds echoed through the darkness. Glowing eyes appeared between the trees. A cold wind whispered through the leaves. For the first time in his life, John was afraid. Suddenly, a bright light appeared before him. From the mist emerged ancient forest spirits. Their eyes glowed like stars. Their robes shimmered like moonlight. The spirits surrounded John. One stepped forward. "If you wish to leave this forest," the spirit said, "you must answer the riddles of wisdom." John smiled nervously. He was clever. Surely this would be easy. The first spirit asked a question. John answered. But he was wrong. The second spirit asked another. Again he failed. One by one the spirits challenged him, and one by one John could not answer. His confidence began to disappear. For the first time, he realized that intelligence alone was not enough. Exhausted and discouraged, John sat beneath a giant tree. As he rested, memories flooded his mind. He remembered the stories Elder Baba Kofi had told beneath the baobab tree. Stories he had ignored. Stories he had mocked. Slowly he began to remember the lessons hidden within them. The more he remembered, the more the answers became clear. When the spirits returned, John answered each riddle wisely, not because of his own cleverness, but because he had finally understood the elders' teachings. The spirits smiled. "You have learned an important lesson," they said. A golden path appeared through the forest. It led all the way home. When John finally returned to the village, he went straight to the baobab tree. There sat Elder Baba Kofi, waiting quietly. John fell to his knees. "I am sorry," he said. "I thought I knew everything. But your wisdom saved me." The elder smiled warmly. "There is no shame in making mistakes, my son. The only shame is refusing to learn from them." From that day forward, John changed. He became humble. He listened more than he spoke. He respected the elders and learned from their experiences. Years later, John sat beside Elder Baba Kofi beneath the same baobab tree. Together they shared stories with the next generation. And whenever children asked why wisdom was important, John would smile and tell them about the day he became lost in the forest. A day that changed his life forever. Moral of the story. Wisdom comes from experience, and those who ignore it often learn the hard way. Respect your elders, for their knowledge may one day guide you through your darkest moments. Please comment, Like and share and subscribe